Dun, dun, dun. All these health-compromised females trying to take down the Kai Empire. Oh, the bell has rung after the first class. Students are in the midst of rotating between their next classes. Many of them stop at their lockers to trade out their books as they head to their next destination. Randy walks through the crowded hallways. His towering, imposing presence makes any of the oncomers swerve out of his way as he turns into his locker. As Randy is about to enter the combination, he notices something. A piece of paper attached to his locker. Meet me at the far stairwell at 9:30. Come alone. Randy stares dubiously at the note. It doesn't say who it's from. Could it be some prank? Randy squints at the note. Judging from the handwriting, looks like it's from a girl. The far stairwell. That place has a certain reputation. Am I about to get lucky? Randy chuckles to himself as he pockets the note. He then feels a presence looming right next to him.
Got a lucky date?
Victor asks creepily. Guess he saw the note. Well, there's no point in trying to deny it if he's already in stalker mode.
Don't know, maybe? No idea who it's from.
Randy says as he takes the note back out and hands it to Victor. Victor carefully examines the note as if he was some private investigator.
You really don't have to go that deep into it, man. It's just a piece of paper.
Oh, wait, that's Randy.
You really don't have to go that deep into it, man. It's just a piece of paper.
Victor ignores Randy's comment and stares at the note for a good half-minute until he hands it back to him.
Yeah, it's definitely a girl's, all right. Can't say I recognize the handwriting, though.
So there are some things you don't know.
But why would a girl want to meet with you there? Secret admirer, perhaps?
Randy shrugs his shoulders as he enters the combination into his locker to exchange his books as Victor does the same.
I don't like it. I think there's more to it.
Yeesh, you jealous that I'm getting some and you're not.
Don't have to be.
Victor says with a twisted grin.
Still, I think the timing is suspicious.
What's suspicious about 9:30?
Well, considering it's in the middle of second period, this person seems to want the utmost privacy for you two.
So, that means I'm getting lucky, man.
You might be, or this could be something else entirely. Let me go with you.
Yeah, sucking face with a hot babe while you're being a creep staring up from the stairs. That'll make for a good time.
I'm glad knowing me watching over you is what gets you off.
Ugh.
I'm just curious to see what this person wants. It could be someone who wants to ask questions.
Victor whispers into Randy's ear. Randy scoffs.
I doubt it. People still don't know what went down.
That's why I find the timing suspicious. Look, you meet her at the top of the stairs and I'll hide out in the bottom. If things start getting spicy, trust me, I won't care to stick around. But if it's trouble, I'll back you up.
I don't need backup,
Randy says, glaring at Victor.
Either way, I'm going to be there too. See you later.
He says with a devilish grin as he shuts his locker and walks off in the opposite direction before Randy could respond. He lets out an angry sigh as he stares at Victor.
Man, what's with that guy? Always sticking his nose into other people's business. He's useful enough to have, but he's always creepy as hell. I don't know how Kai stands him.
Randy shakes his head as he shuts his locker and begins walking to his next class. Man, do I wish they had stuck with the whole, italics for inner monologues thing. I also wish they didn't write this in fanfic mode, but whatever, it's fine. I'll just complain about it in the review. Again. Yippee! There's only one episode left in the Dueling Hearts arc. And then we'll have to wait for the finale. Episode 13, Heartstrain. Randy carefully pushes aside the doors to the stairwell and enters. He quietly searches around for his contact. Randy checks his watch to confirm the time. It's 9:30, right on the dot. Randy looks around once more, but sees no one. After a brief moment of waiting, he then quietly calls out for them.
Hello? Anyone here? You, left a letter on my locker.
Randy then hears the sound of footsteps coming from further down the stairwell. The sound of the steps gets closer with each passing second. It sounds a little too light to be Victor's. A girl then turns the corner and joins him up by the railing.
Are you Randy? Randy Barrett?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm Sam Meadows.
Sam Meadows.
Then he echoes and Randy said,
Wait, this is Michael's girl. What the hell does she want? Heh, maybe she finally realized he was a loser and decided to go with the best-looking guy in our group. Cool, so what do you want to do? Looking for an autograph? A hot date? You're in luck, because I'm free this weekend.
That's not why I asked you to meet me.
She says in an icy, deadpan tone.
Oh,
I wanted to talk about something important with you.
okay.
I thought you're running with Kai these days, and you were involved in the whole thing that happened with Charlotte. I'm just looking to understand what happened, from your point of view.
Randy lets out a sigh.
So much for getting my hopes up. Just another gossip girl being nosy, as if I haven't said the same thing 100 times already. Oh well, couldn't hurt. Michael took the photos of Charlotte and those two other girls. He plastered them around the school. I guess he was trying to get back at them for something, I don't really know.
But Michael would never do something like that.
Oh, so you know him?
You can say that.
What, is he your boyfriend or something?
No, Michael and I are just friends, that's all.
Whatever. Look, I hate to be the one to tell you, but he's the one that posted that around the school. He's not the kind of guy you thought he was. Now, is there anything else, or are we done here?
You surely can't expect me to believe that.
Randy shrugs his shoulders.
You can believe whatever you want, I don't really care. But I'm skipping out of my study hall right now, and I have a lot of work to catch up on, so I'm gonna bounce now.
Randy turns to leave, but Sam reaches out and grabs him by the arm.
Wait. Just wait.
Randy slowly turns around as he towers over Sam. The sheer size and difference between the two is striking, making Sam slightly nervous as she takes a step back from him.
If you're going to keep me here, you shouldn't waste my time. I'll leave if you're going to keep harping on about Michael.
A sharp pain sears through Sam's head, making her briefly lose her balance as she quickly clutches onto the hand railing. Sam softly groans in pain as she stands herself up again.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a headache. Look, I was there when Michael fought Kai. I saw everything. I know it was Kai behind it all. He admitted it himself, and he threatens to blame me as well.
Randy stares back skeptically at Sam.
And I should even believe or care about this because why?
Sam lets out a weak cough.
Because I don't think you're the type of guy that would just willingly go along with something like this. If Kai's involved, then you surely had something to do with it. So what did you do?
Randy lets out a nervous laugh.
I can't say I know what you mean. I wouldn't go along with something like that, because I didn't. I had nothing to do with it, much less Kai.
If that's true, then why did he hunt down Michael? Why did he threaten to free me as an accomplice? And why did he admit that he did it to us?
I don't know what it is you want me to say here. I haven't talked to Kai since that whole thing went down, and I'm pretty sure Michael's suspended or expelled. Whatever it is, it's over.
But aren't you guys best friends? You're always with each other, everyone's seen it.
Yeah, I hang around with Kai, so what?
Why? Why would someone like you, one of our school's best football players, hang around with someone like Kai? You know, the kind of reputation he has.
Sam says as she lets out another cough. Randy lets out a groan.
Yeah, Kai and I are friends. I helped him out of a situation once, and he helped me get in shape for football tryouts last year. He trusts me, and I trust him. People can hate or love Kai as much as they want, but the fact is that he straightens out people that this school doesn't care to. Too many people here walk around like they think they own the place or something. And those people put others down because of it. Kai has reminded them that they're not so superior. And yeah, things get messy from time to time. People get upset, but if Kai doesn't do it, then who will? You seriously think this school's administration gives a flying fuck about how to deal with them? They don't. I think Kai gets a lot of flack that he doesn't deserve, but he's dedicated himself to cleaning up this school. That's something I can get behind.
Okay. Then what did Michael do to deserve to be cleaned up?
He posted those pictures, so Kai was just trying to bring him in because nobody else could find him. He was only trying to do the right thing. Too bad it got him sent to the hospital.
Do you even know Michael?
Not personally, no.
But you've met him?
Once or twice. We tried to guide him away from Shiro. We were just looking out for him, really. The way I understand it, he eventually stopped hanging around him and just turned out to be even worse than him. Imagine the irony.
How can you you say with such certainty that he posted those pictures?
Are you stupid? He left his signature on those photos. God, this is getting annoying. Where the hell is Victor? Wasn't he supposed to back me up?
Out of the corner of his eye, he sees someone leaning against the wall further down the stairwell. He makes eye contact with Victor, meeting his cold stare. Shush, phone. Shut up, not done. He quickly returns to his attention to Sam.
Anyone could have signed his name.
I don't know. That signature looked pretty legit to me when I saw it. Why do you even care about this? You think getting some sort of confession out of me is going to let Michael come back here?
No, I'm doing this because it's right.
Sam wheezes out and lets out a loud cough.
I get that you two are friends. Friends always look out and try to support each other. That's what I'm trying to do now. I know you're not going to sell out Kai because you're too loyal or you feared what would happen if you knew. I get that. But I just wanted to know if you seriously stood by everything he's done. Even the stuff you'll never admit to anyone else for the rest of your life. Typically, athletes have some sort of personal code. You're into sports, surely you have some motto or something to live by. What would your other friends, your teammates, your coach, your family think if they knew the truth? Do you really trust and agree with Kai on everything? Do you even have a conscience? Or do you ignore it, and when you helped Kai hang on those pictures? Do you think that every single person that Kai has ruined deserved it? I've known Kai since middle school. He was cruel and vindictive to Shiro and almost anyone who defended him. He dragged in people with nothing to do with their stupid feud. Whatever it takes to win, I heard him say more than once. He's been bullying people for years, and he hasn't changed. Is that the kind of guy you are, Randy? Whatever it takes to win, bullying people? Surely you believe in playing fair and square and abiding by the rules. And that you believe in the principles of sportsmanship and respect. Isn't that what you're doing? Going against all that? You're just staring people down, viciously, and for what?
She says as her head begins to spin. Randy pauses to himself as he thinks over Sam's questions.
I don't have to admit anything she's asking me. Her questions keep bothering me. Do we really agree with everything Kai's said and done? All the people we've taken down together. Did we really handle Charlotte and Michael correctly? Continuing to go after Michael long after we washed our hands of him and never made any sense to me. It was fun to mess with him at first, sure, but I never would have handled him like Kai did. What we did to Charlotte, we crossed the line with her. And how Kai writes it all as some win, none of this has been sitting right with me. Are we doing the right thing still? I don't agree with everything Kai says or does. He and I have had our fair share of disagreements, especially as of late. But I believe in the goal we're working towards. Everyone should be on the same level as each other. Nobody here should act like they're better than everyone and rub it in their faces. It's hard doing some things, but it's all for the greater good.
Fine then. At least consider this.
Sam says between her coughs.
Will you ever run out of enemies? When you finally reach your goal, what will Kai do for you next?
Sam, as her legs wobble, she quickly latches herself onto the handrail for support.
Hey, Woa, are you okay?
Yeah, just feeling tired.
Sam heaves out as she shuts her eyes, collapsing onto the stairs within seconds. Without hesitation, Randy quickly reaches out and grabs Sam before her head hits the stairs. He gently lays her on the floor.
Woa, shit! Sam, are you okay?
He tries to shake her, but he gets no response from her. Randy is still able to hear her breathing.
What the hell is she trying to pull?
Randy then notices that her forehead is hot to the touch. Her face is now somehow even paler. Victor rushes up the steps to Randy.
Jeez, where were you?
Oh, I just wanted to see how you'd handle it. No, hold on a second. Wanted to see how you handle it. You made her overexert herself. Not bad. Leave her.
What? Are you fucking kidding? She just passed out. We gotta take her to the nurse's office. Who knows what's wrong with her? We could be talking life or death here.
Who cares? Just calm down and leave her be.
Dude, we can't leave her like this.
We absolutely can, dude.
Randy coldly stares back at him.
She's with the enemy. She's trying to get information so Harrington can come back. If Harrington comes back too soon, then we're finished. Guy would kill us.
She hasn't gotten anything useful. You heard everything. Just fucking help me with her. Grab her legs.
No.
Man, are you shitting me? She doesn't know anything. She's not a serious threat.
It doesn't matter. When your enemy falls, leave them to rot. There's no honor in burying their dead or coddling their injured. That's their problem. If she wakes up, then good. If she doesn't, well, someone will find her eventually.
Fuck that. If this was you, I'd pick you up and get you help.
Would you do it for Shiro?
I wouldn't want him to die.
Some people are better off if they just never existed. This girl is trying to be a thorn in our side. From what I've seen from her, she doesn't have long anyway. Clearly you don't get that.
If I wouldn't handle my problems, I'd absolutely throw this freak down the stairs.
Randy plugs the intrusive thought as he stands himself up, cradling Sam in his arms.
Answer me this. Would Kai leave her like this?
Probably.
Good to know.
Randy shoves Victor aside as he walks past him, heading in the direction of the nurse's office. Randy took Sam to the nurse's office as quickly as he could. He barged in and quickly told the nurse what had happened. He helped lay Sam out on the bed as the nurse called for paramedics. Randy was told to wait by Sam until they came to evaluate her. As he sits in the chair by her bed, Randy attempts to process the last 5 minutes.
There's no way she's faking this. She looks bad. She looked worse than some of those guys that got tossed around during the playoffs last year. Even throughout that whole conversation, it looked like she was going to fall apart at any second. But what bothers me more is Victor. Victor always gave me the creeps, but I didn't think he was this shallow. What a fucking douche. There's no way Kai would have left her. He would have tried to help, right? There's no way Victor's telling the truth. Or he's just wrong. He doesn't know Kai nearly as well as he thinks he does.
Before Randy could continue with his train of thought, he hears Sam let out a groan as she awakens. She moans weakly, her eyes half opened as she tries to sit herself up.
Hey, just take it easy. Help is going to get here soon. Just don't move. You don't look so good.
Randy,
Sam slowly sits herself up as she readjusts her glasses and adjusts has a D in it.
Yeah, it's me.
where am I? What happened?
You're in the nurse's office. You collapsed suddenly back at the stairway and I rushed you over here.
Jeez, thank you. I wouldn't have expected you to do that.
Well, I guess I'm just that kind of person.
He says with a smug grin.
I guess I was right about you. You do have a moral compass.
I guess I do.
You don't have to answer any more of my questions, but take into consideration what I asked, please.
I'll keep it in mind.
The nurse walks over with the paramedics behind her to dismiss Randy. Randy nods as he gets up and exists the nurse's office. He put the whole thing into existence. Well, I think before we continue on, that is going to do it for this session. We will certainly finish this next time. I can't imagine the rest of this episode taking more than 2 hours-ish minutes or so. So that will do it for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time with what is probably the end of this arc of Branching Paths. Hope to see you then. Goodbye.